me today. We're going to be doing a seated chair Pilates workout. The props we'll need for today's class is a ball, weights, and a theraband. The weights are about 2 pounds, nothing too crazy. If you don't have weights, feel free to grab a water bottle or soup cans, and you really only need 1 today, not 2. So if you have all your things, go ahead and get started. Sitting towards the front of the chair, just rest your hands onto your thighs. We'll take a nice inhale in through the nose, feeling those ribs expanding nice and wide. Exhale, squeeze all that stale air out of your mouth. Again, big inhale in, lengthening the spine, growing tall. Exhale it all out. One more time, big inhale in. And an exhale it out. Great. From here, we're going to nod our chin towards our chest, feeling the stretch through the back of the neck. Exhale, center. Inhale, gazing up, letting your neck stretch through the front. Exhale, center. Again, looking down. And center. And up. And center. Then looking over your right shoulder. Inhale through the nose. Exhale back to center. Inhale to the left. Exhale center. One more time. Inhale to the right. Exhale center. Keeping those shoulders still. Inhale, turn. Exhale center. Now from here, tilt your right ear towards your right shoulder. Pause there for a moment. Feeling that stretch down the side of the neck. And bring your head back up to neutral. Then tilt your head to the other side. Feeling that stretch down the outside of the neck. And back up to center. And one more time to the right. And center. And to the left. And center. Good. Now let's take full circles. So nod your chin towards your chest. Tilt your right ear towards your right shoulder. Letting that head tilt back, gaze up towards the ceiling, left ear to left shoulder, and then chin towards the chest. Then reversing it, tilting your left ear towards your left shoulder, letting that head go back, right ear to right shoulder, and then chin towards the chest, and then lift your head up to neutral. Great. From here, take those shoulders up to your ears, roll them down your back. 2 more like that. Up, down, and back. And 1 more. Up, down, and back. Then reversing it. Back, up, and forward. Back, up, and forward. And 1 more. Back, up, and forward. Good. Now we're going to bring our hands on tops of our shoulders here. Lift those elbows up so they're about level to your shoulders. We'll take a seated cat and cow stretch. From here, you're going to round the spine, curl slightly back of your sit bones. See if you can get your elbows to touch. It's okay if they don't. And then from there, open the chest, open those elbows, and gaze slightly upwards towards the ceiling. Back is slightly arched. Again, exhale, round the spine, curl back of your sit bones, bringing those elbows close together. And then opening those elbows, lifting the sternum, gazing slightly up. And 1 more time, exhale, round the spine. And inhale, lift. Awesome. Then from here, still keeping your hands on your shoulders. Feet firmly planted on the floor. Inhale, twist through the ribs. Exhale, center. Inhale, twist. Exhale, center. So I want you to pretend that you're stuck in cement from the belly button down. So there's no movement of your legs. Your head is only turning as far as your spine. Moving through those ribs. And let's see if we can go a little bit faster just by simply omitting the stop in the middle. So twist, twist, and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to center. Rest those arms down by your sides. Shake it out. Great job. Let's grab our ball now. We'll place that ball on the insides of the knees. Again, we're sitting nice and tall. We can hold the fronts of the chair for support or the sides of the chair, whatever is going to work best for what kind of chair you have. Sitting nice and tall, let's just start to pulse that ball. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. If you don't happen to have a ball, you can totally do this with a pillow or something that's, about hip width apart, maybe a couple pillows. The goal here is to feel those inner thigh muscles working to squeeze this ball. Meanwhile, our belly is nice and tight, our spinal column is nice and tall. Squeeze, squeeze, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome. From here, heels are going to lift up off the floor. So we lift the heels, lower the heels, lift the heels, lower the heels. So they're calf raises, just seated. So the muscles we're focusing on are obviously those calves. This is a great way to correct any misalignments that we have in our feet. So we're making sure that most of our weight is staying towards that big and second toe. Ankles aren't rolling out to the sides or inwards. Nice ankle alignment here. 10 toes pointing forward. Now as you lift the heels, squeeze the ball, lower the heels. Lift, squeeze, lower. Lift, squeeze, lower. Lift, squeeze, lower. A little bit of coordination for our noggins. Exercise that brain too. Good. Now lift, squeeze, squeeze, and lower. 2 squeezes. Lift, squeeze, squeeze, and lower. Lift, squeeze, squeeze, lower. 2 more. Lift, squeeze, squeeze, lower. Last time. Lift, squeeze, squeeze, lower. Take it into prancing. Alternate lifting one heel, then the other. Switch and switch. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back into double calf raises. Heels lift, squeeze, squeeze, lower. Lift, squeeze, squeeze, lower. Lift, squeeze, squeeze, lower. Last time. Squeeze, squeeze, lower. Great. Let's go ahead and ditch that ball. Let's now grab our theraband. The kind of theraband I have is a circle here. It's a loop. So I'm just going to thread it through my legs so that it comes up to the outsides of my knees. If you have a theraband that is just like one long piece, you just want to bring your legs together, lasso your legs up, and then tie your band into a knot around your legs, kind of like you're tying a shoelace, so that it's tight. We need some tension here. So you guys that are tying it, make it tight. And then if you have a band like mine, just put it on. If you don't have a theraband at home at all, you could do this with, you could try it with a belt. It's just not going to move quite as much because there won't be as much give. Even a yoga strap could work as well. So from here, so you guys have tied it, you want to tie it tight with your knees and ankles together. Then we're all going to separate our feet about hip width apart, sitting nice and tall once again at the front of the chair, and we're going to be pulsing out and out and out. So the focus for this exercise is the muscles on the sides of our glutes. They have fancy names like your glute medius and your piriformis. So these muscles are beneficial to when we're walking or running or standing. They're basically hip stabilizers. So they're gonna help you so you don't lose your balance, or so that when you're walking, you don't feel so unsteady. So these are really important exercises to be doing. If you feel like you're not feeling any muscle engagement here, there's a chance your band isn't strong enough for you, or you need to tie it tighter if you have one that is not a loop like mine. So here we go, pulsing for 5, 4, long stories today, 3, 2, 1. Okay, good. Now, flat feet, there's some tension on the band. I'm holding on to the sides of my imaginary chair here. From here, we're gonna be keeping our right leg still, just the left leg's gonna lift up and out, and then put it back down. Up and out, back down. So that's 10 times total here. That's 3 and 4, lifting up and put it down. 5, 6, and 7. This is where it starts to burn. And 8, and 9, and 10. Then other side. 10, 9, keeping your right leg still. 8, don't let it move. 7, and 6, great posture. 5, even weight across the cheeks. 4, 3, and 2, and 1, whoa. Then 5, switching legs, and 4. So we're back on this right leg. 3, and 2, and 1, and then 5 with the left. 5, and 4, long spine. 3, 2, and 1. Now we're gonna alternate every time. So right leg, and left leg, and right. March it out. Left, and right. Get those knees up, and left, and right, and left. One more time. Right, woo, and left. 2 feet on the floor, nice and parallel. Some tension on the band. Pulse, pulse, pulse. Last chance here. Try to split that band. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Great job, you guys. You can take that band off of your legs, untie yourself, and keep it, because we're going to use it now for our arms. So again, if you have a long band, it's going to be more in your favor for this next series. If you've got your little loop band like me, what I'm going to do here is just have my thumbs in the loops. Other fingers are free. If you're holding a band, you're just going to hold it like this with a grip, the long bands. What we're going to do is sit nice and tall with your arms just slightly in front of your knees. You're going to lift your arms up and down. Lift, lower, lift, lower. Again, sitting nice and tall. The whole purpose of this chair workout is to strengthen the muscles along your spine in a safe manner. If you get tired, you can sit back, but if possible, stay right at the front of your seat. Then we're going to lift the arms, press out, resist, and lower down. Lift, press out, lower, and lift. And press, and lower. Lift, press, lower. You should feel the muscles in the backs of your shoulders working. So if you're holding a long band and this is too easy, just bring your hands closer together to begin with to give yourself more tension. That's what's nice about the therabands, is that you can adjust your tension as necessary if it's too heavy or too light, just by moving the hands in or out. On the next one, keep the arms lifted. Continuous pulses. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Good job. Shake it out. Let's now change it to an underhand grip. So I'm going to thread my hands through the band like this. Palms are facing up. From here, we're going to lift the arms to shoulder height and come back down. Lift and come back down. Lift and lower. Lift, lower. So flat palms. If you're holding the band, you can have fists here. That's fine too. But we just want to make sure the wrist isn't like kinked back this way. Make sure the bottom of that wrist is nice and flat. Now we're going to lift, pulse or press, lower and down. Lift, press, resist, lower. My shoulders are burning. Yours should be too. Press and lower. Lift, press and lower. Lift, press and lower. Lift, press, lower. Last time, keep the arms up. Pulse continuously with your arms for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Good. Shake it out. It's a lot of band work there. So we'll go ahead and ditch the band, shake out those arms. We'll take a nice little break from doing arms and legs. We're going to move into our spine again. So extending the arms out to the side. Taking an inhale, grow tall and twist your upper body towards the right. You're going to, from there, reach your left hand towards your right toes, reaching your right arm to the sky. From there, we're going to come back up, still staying slightly twisted, and then come back to center. So it's our Pilates saw, just in the chair. So inhale to rotate. Exhale to reach. Top arm reaching for the ceiling. Restack, stay twisted, and come back to center. Inhale, twist. Keep your weight even through your feet. Reach down for your opposite foot, top arm to the sky. Come back up and come back to center. Inhale, twist. Exhale, reach, reach, reach. Even weight through the cheeks. Come back up. And center. One more time each side. Twist. Reach. You can reach for the inside of your ankle here. Restack. And center. And last time, twist. Reach for the ceiling. Come back up. And center. Good. Shake it out. Rest. Rest those arms. And let's move back into some more arm work here. So you need one weight. We're going to start with our right hand. Our elbow is going to come next to our waistline, and our hand and our elbow are parallel to one another. So it's a nice 90-degree angle with our arm. The other hand can just rest on your thigh. From here, we're rotating our forearm outwards and then back to our starting position for 10, 9, 8. Notice the elbow is not touching. 6, it's close but not touching. And 4, 3, shoulders are level across. 2, and 1. Now we're going to do 10 internal rotations. So you're going to bring your hand across towards your opposite rib cage for 10 as well. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then back into external rotation for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then internal rotation for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Switch in hands. Left elbow bent right at your waist, sitting tall, even weight through the feet, even weight through the cheeks, and we've got 10 external rotations of the elbow and forearm, rotating from the top of the shoulder, an outwards motion. 7, 6, 5, feel the burn in the back of the shoulder. 4, 3, 2, 1, and then internal rotation for 10. 9, bring it across. 8, elbow pinned in space. 7, 6, 5, a lot of counting. 4, 3, you got it. 2, 1, back into external rotation just for 5. 4, grow a little taller. 3, 2, 1, and internal rotation for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great work. Let's ditch those weights. Let's go ahead and bring 2 straight arms out to the side, sitting nice and tall. Exhale, round the spine, fold over the legs, and then start to drop your head and start to bring those arms up. Tight belly, roll or stack yourself back up, and then open the arms back out to the side. Again, forward fold over those legs, bring those arms down, drop your head, and then tight core, extend the spine, rise yourself back up, and open those arms out. And one more time, forward fold, drop the head, lower the arms down, allow the spine to rise yourself all the way up. Good, then let's go ahead, place one hand on the edge of the chair, other arm across, and you're going to take a little side bend, letting your supporting elbow bend backwards by your waist, even weight through the cheeks. Come back up, take a breath. And again, exhale, side bend, even weight through your cheeks, noticing the side stretch. And come back up. If you're feeling a little more adventurous, reach that arm up. Slide your hand down the leg of your chair, if that makes sense for the kind of chair you have. And come back up. And again, side bend, potentially sliding your hand down the leg of your chair as long as you keep even weight through your cheeks. And slowly come back up, and then we'll switch sides. So 2 like this with your hand across your chest, little side bend, just bend the elbow, and come back up. Again, exhale, side bend. Inhale, back up. If you want to progress it one step further, that arm comes up, your other arm slides down the leg of the chair, as long as you keep even weight through your sit bones. Exhale. And an inhale. Good, then our last stretch is our figure 4 stretch. Cross your right ankle over your left knee. From here, you can flex this foot here so that your ankle and knee are protected. So we're not like this in our knee. Then from there, keeping even weight across your sit bones, you can start to gently lean forward. I like to apply slight downward pressure with my elbow into my knee, just slight. Again, even weight across your butt. So if you feel like your opposite cheek is lifting, you're going too far. Most of the stretch should be in this right glute. Collarbone is wide, try not to be all hunched up. And slowly press yourself up. Let's switch legs, cross your left ankle over your right knee, flex your feet, leaning forward, applying slight downward pressure into your left knee with your left elbow. Collarbone remains wide. Even weight through the glutes, so you're not gonna topple. Take a nice big inhale in through the nose. Exhale a little bit deeper. Returning 2 feet flat onto the floor, rest your hands onto your thighs. Let's cycle through our neck movements again. So bring your chin towards your chest, back to center, up, back to center, gazing to the right, back to center, and to the left, and center. Tilt your right ear towards your right shoulder without letting the shoulders move. Back to center, left to left, and center, and then full circles. Down, to the right, back, left, chin towards the chest, then reverse it. Left, back, towards the right, down, and neutral. Take your arms all the way up to the ceiling, let those ribs expand. Interlace your fingertips, kind of flip the palms, lift the chest, let the ribs expand, push your belly forward, arch your back. Round your spine, curl back into a little C curve, lowering your arms to about shoulder height in front of you, maybe tapping your spine onto the back of your chair. Then from there, releasing your hands onto your knees, sitting tall, take your shoulders up to your ears, roll them down your back, keep them there the rest of the day. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I hope you feel fantastic, all stretched out, collarbones nice and broad, and ready to take on the day. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.